Yo dude, what's up? Welcome back to another video, and today's video is going to be quite short, but I'm going to explain to you exactly how to get this heat scoring effect from your airbrush in 3 simple steps. Let's do it. So I've always really liked adding heat scoring to weapons on my knights. It gives them that kind of used and not factory fresh kind of look to them, which I prefer. Now, I've done this in the past with a set of different paints and different methods, still using the airbrush, and as you can see, it has been alright, but it's been always a little bit too cartoony. I like my minis to look like they could belong on the front cover of a Marvel comic book, but there's a line that I don't really like crossing, and for me this was just towing over it ever so slightly. With the help of F Hostile from my Discord community, he's shown me another way of doing this, and now I'm going to show you. You literally just need 3 paints and maybe some varnish afterwards to protect your miniature. That's it. Super simple. Now, I've owned a couple of motorbikes in my life, and one of the biggest things that makes them stand out and look cool is the chrome exhaust that goes from a gold to a purple transition because of the heat. So let's start off with some gold. We're using ELVEN gold from scale 75, which is a very bright, not too yellow gold. And the important part about all of the processes here is that the airbrush isn't too close to the mini to give you a nice dispersed area of paint coming out. You need it to fade in from nothing, so have a transition going from just the bare silver into the gold, so use the overspray to allow that to naturally fade through. Once that's done, you've got something that's going to begin the process, and the next step is taking some violet ink. This is Vallejo game color ink, and do the same thing. This time we're going to thin it down 3 parts to 1 though, to help us get that nice diffuse spray. This is of course a very powerful product, being an ink with an extremely saturated pigment to it. So again, work from a distance and work slowly. Take your time doing this. If you rush it, you'll end up with spider webs because the paint will kind of naturally curve around the barrels as it hits it, and that's not what you want. This is what you want. We're almost there. There's just one thing left to do, and that is to add some blue. So we're using another game color ink. This is blue, which makes sense when you think about it. And again, we're just applying that from a distance. We want to keep it nice and tight towards the front of the barrel though. By the time we've got a finished product here, we're looking for something that goes through gold to a kind of magenta-y color, into more of a violet, into a purple, into a blue, as all of the colors mix across themselves. This works on anything, as you can see here, big barrels, small barrels, fat barrels, whatever. But once it's done, you probably want to varnish your mini. Now, I didn't have any satin varnish, which is kind of the best thing to use, so I used a mixture of matte and gloss with some thinner. As you can see from the results, I think this looks pretty epic. And if you've enjoyed this video, give us a subscribe so you can watch the next one. Hopefully, we'll see you soon. Peace out.